You can't be having these outages like you. It can't happen. It just can't happen. Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into this big update that happened Q4 of last year, but I wanted to dive in and share with you guys what Hedera is doing. So taking a look here, shout out to Zebzy for this update on Hedera. So Hedera use cases confirmed. IBM and EDF official, French state-owned energy supplier, are building new applications on Hedera. This is confirmed. The meeting minutes are down here. We'll go into that shortly, but IBM is creating DICE, which is a digital identity solution for governments and enterprises. EDF is building renewable energy verification solutions, EV charging, and green hydrogen trading. So alongside this, various opportunities for telecom use cases are in the works on Hedera right now. So I love what I'm hearing here. You can actually see the meeting minutes here from Q4 of last year, the council meeting minutes. They're diving in, going over everything. So you can actually see why they're, this, you can actually see why I don't really understand the logic behind why there isn't more noise being made about Hbar. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. Between Cardano and Hbar, I don't get it, but it's the writings are on the wall. The writing, you can even take out all the other council members, right? You can bank on IBM. You can bet the house on IBM. Okay. In my opinion, you can bet the house on IBM. So when you're looking here and you just happen to see IBM's being talked about, right? And you just happen to see here, diving through these meeting minutes, you see approval of renewal term for 13 council members. The term starts January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2026, to end on 2026, unless terminated in concurrence with Hedera LLC's agreement. All these people are there, locked into 2026. Come on, guys. They're locked in. They are locked in. Okay. So you can bank on these alone. Okay. These alone. And you can bank on these guys. LG. Don't miss. Google. They don't miss. And you guys are giving me some slack about, I know I talked about Avalanche in the last video. I get it. But guys, if my logic is, and it comes from a good place, trust me, my logic is that if you're trying to attract the Googles of the world, the Boeings of the world, you cannot have misses like that. And that's my only critique towards Avalanche. You just can't have misses like that. And that's what differentiates Hedera, Cardano, you don't have misses. They will better off not even come to market than to come to market and make a mistake. Right? And things are going to happen, upgrades are going to come. Yes. But massive outages, that's my 2 cents, guys. But I'll digress for a little bit. Sorry. But council members also directed to secretary to amend here. Committee chair contributor reward shall be examined and approved on an annual basis. And just going through here and seeing the meeting minutes here and the commitments and the longevity. And you see Dr. Lehman here discussing CoinCom's progress and how they compare against the goals of 2023. So there's accountability there. They're not just out there saying we'll get to it. There's accountability. They're talking about TPS right here. They're talking about Hedera expenses. They're talking about focusing on sustainable fee reward in a dynamic model. And here they're saying, optimal pricing strategies for Hedera network services and allocation of network revenue, right? These are the conversations being talked about. Now they're diving in here to the marketing committee report, and they haven't done much marketing yet, right? And so here they're talking about it made several changes in 2024 marketing plan, and right here they're saying it's going to be transparent reporting, presented as target audience and mix of marketing spend for 2024. So it's coming. You actually did see them sponsoring the karate combat event, so that's huge. That's like the first time you see Hbar anywhere. Like they haven't done any marketing, right? If we talk about Cardano's marketing, Hbar's up there too. Like they're not really doing any marketing. So include deploying Hbar ambassadors, working with Marcom on the development of strong enterprise level marketing, promoting key Hbar improvement proposals, and streamline the process for guests to join meetings and present their use cases in order to accelerate the sharing of knowledge. Okay, so they understand that, right? Hbar ambassadors, you need that, and you really have that. So really, just making it official, would be great. Brett also discusses the board's request to allocate certain funds from Hbar's treasury to board-controlled accounts for designated uses in 2024, and just being transparent with these meeting minutes. That's what I love, and super excited to see that. And to be honest with you, you don't really see this, but the biggest part I want to talk about is network utilization right here, guys. Pay attention to this. IBM use case and discussion presented. Shyam and Sumabala presented IBM's use case DICE to the council members, and right here is diving through everything. And DICE has a broad industry application across healthcare, travel, education, tech, financial service, and key components include DICE's modular approach for broad applicability, developer-friendly tools, and an emphasis on data sovereignty, openness, and privacy. Guys, it's coming. You can bank. IBM doesn't miss. Let me just say that. IBM is one of those companies that don't miss. Who's another company that doesn't miss? Google doesn't miss. Okay? There's a reason why they're partnering with Hbar. So everyone's talking about, I need to do my research. I need to do my own research. Let them do the research for you. And I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm like, they don't miss. Google doesn't miss. IBM doesn't miss, right? So they know something. They're not just, and that's why I was talking about Avalanche. I'm like, if you're trying to attract the companies that don't miss, you can't be having these outages. It can't happen. It just can't happen. Okay. So, that's my 2 cents about that. I can't stand it, because it's like, I know Avalanche is going to do well. And I think that miss is bigger than people give it credit to being. Like, they try to just shove it under the rug. Oh yeah, it was just a mistake with code. No, these major players don't play that, man. They do not play all that. It was just a wrong click on the button. No. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Sorry, you guys were trying to grind me up for that, talking about Avalanche. Listen, I like Avalanche. Okay, I'm not an anti-Avalanche or whatever you guys call it. I actually hold Avalanche, and I like Avalanche. I just think that stuff can't happen. Just keeping it real. So if you dive through this, I'm actually gonna put this description in the bio. I think that once you read this and see what's going on, you'll understand why I talk about Hbar's price. And I'm like, guys, this thing's not even above 50 cents. It's 10 cents. We've been talking about it since it was at, like 4 on this channel. We've been talking about it for a while. And I just think it's extremely undervalued because of the partnerships and people on that council right now, the speed, the fees. It's coming. It's coming. Now, I am looking here at this price action. Like I said, guys, you guys know how I feel. Something's coming. A drop's coming. You can see it. I don't know how far yet. A level of support I have right here is just under 10 cents. So maybe 0.098. It's just under 10 cents on exchanges. Probably still be 10 cents. But I think a pullback's coming. Higher low is formed, made a new high. Of course, what happens after that? A pullback. Pay attention to this divergence right here, guys. Pay attention to that. A pullback would be healthy, so we'll see how that goes. Definitely wanted to highlight that because I do think Hbar is a sleeping giant, as you guys know. And I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. See you soon.